I first come to Notts, it'd be 1962. And the thing to do then, if you were an audacious young man on a Saturday night, was to come and clamber over here and try and nick the arrow off Robin's bow. You can't do it now, not because young men coming into town of a Saturday night are any less audacious, but I think because the council must have sent their workmen on evening classes in glue. But you walk into the streets of any town and you look up, not as high as the heavens, full of daft ideas, but halfway up on public buildings, and you will see there 2 griffins, little statues, angels, figurines, marks, animals. There's an exception to the rule of looking up to see the statues. Here, at the start of Houndsgate, opposite the noisy hot dog stand, is a dog. Woof, woof. Look up. There. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. I think movie stars, because that used to be what was the elite cinema them days. Look, there, above the pub, in colour. I don't know what they are. Red Indians. Used to be a Northampton Brewery Company pub, that did. This is the Arboretum in Derby, the first public municipal park in the world, the model for Central Park in New York City, and it's being restored. It's quite beautiful. When the park opened, there was a statue on the plinth over there of a Florentine Boer, but it went. When Hitler bombed the bandstand, it was shattered. Hitler didn't like Derby. The Boer is going to be put back where it was, here. But until it is, will this gnome do?
Somebody once said to me, the Florentine Boar's little more than a glorified garden gnome.
Get away.
Yeah, I know. The stories about the Florentine Boar, if you might be interested, one of them was that when the railway station bullhorn sounds, it would dismount his plinth and go for a drink at the fountain. And I actually spoke to an old chap last year who said when he was a boy, he hid in the bushes waiting for it to go for a drink. And he waited all day. And he went home and told his father it didn't move. And his father said, well, he knew you were there. So he wouldn't have gone for a drink. And local nannies used to warn the children that if you misbehave, the boar will get you, so behave yourself.
And come along Leicester's Belgrave Road, the Curry Mile, the Golden Mile, and look up. And on what had been a nonconformist chapel is a winged angel, an incongruous reminder of what we were. And come here, from the clock tower, and cross and look up. Look up. Come on, look up. Up. And there, on what must have been his offices, is a mural, a frieze, to remember the achievements of the man, Thomas Cook, who invented the holiday. And this is the statue to the man, Thomas Cook, outside the railway station in Leicester, because it's from here. He organised his first excursion. So shall we? Off to have a picnic in Loughborough. In Loughborough there are statues to women workers. The factory girls, the stocking women, the bairnswear lasses. Mansfield. It used to be said of Mansfield that it was a town without any statues. Not anymore. It's got this on the bypass to honour the miner, the man who so pockmarks our land from Cinderhill to Colville, from Bolsover to Calverton. No shortage of any statues in Derby. This is of the man Strutt, who gave us the Arboretum, the first in the world. And Strutt had put up in the Arboretum a boar. That was the fashion then. In the Arboretum they had another statue later to a great man, Henry Royce of Peterborough, because he'd made Derby famous for its engines. So it's fitting a Derby engine maker of today, Alex Paxton, has made this new boar.
You start from the back and you work up, and it's you break it down into pieces basically. That's what it amounts to, and this is just another shape.
Derby remembers the boar, but some statues are forgotten, left unloved. In a wood in Grindleford, up the Hope Valley, stands this Greek goddess, Fair Flora, got rid of, 'cause someone once saw Fair Flora move. Over the river in Lincoln, where the pigeons have no respect, is this piece entitled Empowerment. And further away, on the fun coast by the casino, is the very well wrapped up but gushing jolly fisherman. Back in Derby, the boar is ready to be lovingly unveiled there. And so still we leave these marks today, that the next generation can remember and touch. I sort of regret now we were so disrespectful of you, Robin, when I was a young man. Because now I'm an old man, I love you all you little statues and angels, these little marks our ancestors left us.